Panic buttons have been pressed. People have been frantically calling me or messaging me asking, oh, will India win the World Cup? Forget about winning the World Cup. Can they even reach the semi-finals is a question that people are asking me, and I'm going to answer this question in this video, astrologically. So first of all, why did we lose to South Africa? See, South Africa is not a team that I'm favoring to win the World Cup, but then they definitely are not a weak team. The reason why I don't expect them to win the World Cup is because Aiden Markram, the captain of the team, was born with a phenomenal horoscope. Okay, he was born with the Neptune in 25 degrees and Pluto in closer to 0 degrees. But the only reason that I'm discounting them from winning the World Cup is that he was born on an Amavasya day. What it means is that he may probably reach the semi-finals or the final, but then as South Africa always been having this one phenomenon following them, that they do very well, but then they somewhere falter. Okay, they have really recently they have turned around the whole thing by winning an ICC trophy, but then the captain was different one. The captain was a 1990 born Temba Bavuma. Okay, now coming back to India. India was supposed to. I thought that they are going to win all the matches and they will remain unbeaten. Okay, that was not supposed to be, which is okay. Which is, in fact, I would say that that is probably one of the best things that could have happened to India. The reason is that because let's say that because this team is so powerful, South Africa team is so powerful, but then they still cannot win, but they still have to win against India because they are a powerful team. The composition of the squad is very powerful, so which means that they were supposed to win. So they won against us in a match which was, I wouldn't say inconsequential, but then it is an important match, but it is not so important. We can still qualify for the semi-final. So the question is that can India qualify for the semi-final? Absolutely, I don't have doubt in that. Okay, we have to beat two teams. We have to beat Zimbabwe. See, Zimbabwe, the captain Sikandar Raza was born in the year 1986. And he doesn't have a horoscope which is going to push him to go on to win a World Cup. He's not going to do that. And so whatever they have done so far has been very good. And in fact, India has to push the pedal and ensure that they come out with a very good net run rate. And I'm sure that they're going to get an opportunity against Zimbabwe to do that, and they will do that. Okay. And finally, they're going to meet West Indies. West Indies is not a slouch. It's a very, very powerful team. But the point is that, we are looking at the fact that, from the patch of 1992 to 94, there can be only one team who can do really well. We have three teams here: Pakistan, then South Africa, 94 born captain, and of course, the West Indies captain. So when there is one team which is very, very clearly ahead of all the other teams, which is South Africa, then I don't think Pakistan and West Indies are teams which are going to really, pose that much of a problem, because from one patch, only one team can do well. So which means that West Indies may not do so well. And also looking at the fact that West Indies is not going to definitely win the World Cup because they have the coach, okay, who has already won two T20 World Cup as a captain. I'm talking about Darren Sammy. So the team is going to falter against India. So which means there are two matches which we are supposed to win, and I'm sure that we are going to win them, and we'll reach the semi-finals. Okay. So what will happen after the semi-finals? Of course, we are going to talk about that after it happens, and probably we'll have an easier way. We'll have an easier path, and probably you never know. We may meet South Africa once again, and if India is going to meet South Africa once again, let me tell you what. Because we have lost against South Africa once, we are not going to lose to South Africa once again. So probably whatever has happened as a blessing in disguise. So good, it's good for India. So even though we lost, I would say that it's good for India. And even though we lost and our openers have not done, I would say it is good for India, which means that there are some players who are going to do very well in the future. And also don't forget, we are going to have whatever has happened in this last match is going to ensure that there are going to be some firepower which is there in the team is going to come to the fore. You know whom I'm talking about? There have been some players who have not been playing for India in the playing 11, and then probably this could be this opportunity where the Indian think tank would include some players and they can be playing for the country. So I'm talking about Sanju Samson. Okay, so Sanju Samson can just come in for Rinku Singh. Okay, and adding Sanju Samson can be a very, very big thing, because Sanju Samson adds a lot of muscle and he's born in the year 1994, and astrologically he can be a very good option. And Washington Sundar has got no chance, but then probably he'll have to give way to Akshar Patel. Okay, so what it means is that all is well, that's going to end well. We will have a better set of squad who will be taking the pitch against Zimbabwe and West Indies, and we will beat the opponent, and we are going to reach the semi-final. Vadara. It's going to happen. Wait and see.